Have you ever felt like the storm of life was about to sink your boat? Jesus' disciples, experienced men of the sea, felt exactly that. But they had someone in the boat the storm didn't recognize. After a long day of teaching, Jesus said to his disciples, "Let us go over to the other side of the lake." They left the crowd and got into the boat. Jesus, exhausted, lay down on a cushion in the stern and fell asleep. The sky was clear and the waters were calm. A peaceful journey. But the Sea of Galilee is known for its sudden, violent storms. Suddenly, the sky darkened. A furious wind swept down over the lake. The waves began to swell, crashing against the small fishing boat. Water was pouring into the boat, and it was in danger of sinking. Panic seized the disciples. They were experienced fishermen. They knew that sea like the back of their hands. But this storm was different. It was terrifying. They fought against the waves, bailing out water, trying to stay in control. But the storm was stronger. They were losing the battle. Fear was consuming them. Then, they remembered. Jesus was in the boat with them. How could he sleep through such chaos? Desperate, they went to him and woke him up. "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" Their question was filled with fear, and perhaps a bit of accusation. Jesus got up. He looked at the howling wind and the raging waves. There was no panic in his eyes, only authority. He stood up and rebuked the wind. Then, he looked at the churning sea and commanded, "Quiet, be still." Immediately, the wind died down. The waves became calm. A great calm spread over the lake. The silence was profound, almost as shocking as the storm had been. Jesus then turned to his disciples. His question wasn't about the storm, but about their hearts. "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" The disciples were astounded. They looked at each other, filled with a new kind of fear, a reverent awe. They asked one another, "Who is this man? Even the wind and the waves obey him." In that moment, they understood they had much more than a great teacher in the boat. They had the creator of the universe with them, the one who holds authority over all of creation. Often, in our lives, we face storms, financial storms, health storms, relational storms. The wind of fear blows. The waves of anxiety threaten to sink us, and we look around, and it feels like Jesus is asleep. We cry out, "Lord, don't you care that I'm perishing?" This story assures us that he is in the boat with us. He never abandons us. And at the right moment, he will stand up. He will speak peace to your storm. His presence is our security. The question he asks us today is the same one. Why are you so afraid? Where is your faith? Trust the one who has the power to calm not only the sea, but also your soul. What storm do you need Jesus to calm in your life? Type, "He is in my boat," in the comments to declare your faith.